Hello everyone, it's Nady, and today we'll be testing out the JUVIA'S Bronze Palette. As you beautiful people know, this is about the products and not the people behind them. Any tiff you may have with them, please. Oh my goodness. I literally just swallowed dust. I saw it blow into my face and it went down my throat. Normally I'm okay taking things down my throat, but not dust apparently. Any tiff you may have with them, please cast it away because this is a channel of positive energy, okay? Thank you. Oh my beautiful lovers, how are you doing today? I hope wherever you're at in the world, you're just having a great day so far. I myself am doing really good. I'm so stoked to be testing this out. I love JUVIA'S so much. I was gonna film a couple videos at the same time and do like a different eye palette, but because I'm getting kind of a late start today, I think I'm just gonna do a face full of as many JUVIA'S products as I have. I'll do as long of a wear time test as I can, but I am really hopeful for this. I'm not here to suck anybody's dick, but if you do want like really affordable, very good quality makeup, definitely check JUVIA'S out. They have some stunning shit. Their highlighters are banging, a lot of their eyeshadow palettes are good. Some of them can be a little bit missed, but for the most part, they are killer. I just recently retried this foundation. I tried it originally when my skin was kind of on the dry side and it did not look good, but now that I'm moisturized, I have a little bit better control of my skin than I used to. I fucking love this stuff. I don't have their concealer. It was way too light for me. I gave it away, but we will try that. But most importantly, this little baby right here, it seems like fucking everyone is launching either bronzers or contours or like duos. I don't know if it's because in the US it's almost summertime or people just gained quarantine weight and they want to look a little bit more sculpted. No clue. But truthfully, I'm fucking here for it. I'm so sick of reviewing eyeshadow palettes. Like I can only create so many looks and then they all look the same. But I ended up getting the medium tone only because I thought that by now I'd be a little bit more tan and I'm not, but we'll still make this work. I think it'll look lovely. If it does end up being too deep, that's more my fault than their fault. I'm not gonna hold it against anyone. Also, last year I totally got my hopes up because they posted me on their story, but I think I must have pissed them off somehow because like 10 minutes later they deleted it. I was like, oh, shady bitches. But I really couldn't give fewer shits what they think about me. I am still here for their products. So let's open this up before we hop onto the website. Very nice simplistic packaging, very reminiscent of everything they have. They always kick shit. Oh god, I almost dropped it. As I was saying, they always kick shit out with beautiful artwork. I love that it's very minimalistic but hard packaging. It makes it great for traveling. It's perfect if you're a makeup artist to toss in your bag. And the packaging does help make the overall price much lower, so I appreciate it. Anyways, here we go. Ooh, you know what? This is gonna be perfect. I know looking at this against my plain skin, y'all are probably like, fuck no, that's too deep, but I think we'll be able to make this work. The only concern that I have is that this color is very, very yellow, which I know it's a bronzer. Bronzers are supposed to warm your skin up, but ooh, that kind of scares me. Normally, I go in with Hoola. I've been using the sample for probably 3 years, and I've not even hit pan with it, but this is definitely much cooler than, oh god. No, I got it on my pants. Ooh, damn, well, I know she's pigmented. Looks like a streak in somebody's whitey tighties. Okay, so here's the Hoola that I usually use. It's almost like a cross in between the two of them, but definitely closer to this one down here, but still, I'm gonna use both. Oh shit, did they come out with blushes with this too? I do have a couple of their blush palettes and they are divine. Really, the only issue that I have with them is that they're so damn pigmented, it's like too much. But once you get past their little learning curve, they're perfect. I mean, I'm not gonna discriminate against a curve. All right, I am on the JUVIA'S website and this retails for $18. It looks like they have 5 different shades. They have a light, a medium, a tan, a dark, and a deep. The light looks like it would be absolutely perfect for a lot of fair people, and the deep does go super fucking deep. I love it. I can't believe they had to put this on there, but they say the bronze duo in light works for light skin tones, the bronze duo in medium works for medium skin tones, and so on. Anyways, the bronze duo is a long-wearing, soft matte, and buildable powder bronzer. Each has been designed to effortlessly define and sculpt facial features while warming the complexion for a perfectly sun-kissed complexion. It's weird they use complexion in the same sentence, like 3 words apart. But it looks like to go along with these, they did launch a few blushes, a few lipsticks. They are all so damn pretty. The blushes are $14 for a 6-pan palette. Like, fuck, that is a good price. Not quite sure why these 2-pan palettes are $4 more than the 6-pan palettes, but still, I'm not complaining. JUVIA'S prices for the quality is bangable. And for anyone ordering, make sure you grab a coupon because they always have one. Let's just quick feel these on the finger, and ooh, those feel very, very nice. Super pigmented, but not like overly pigmented. When I do use the blushes, I'll show you what I mean because you have to be so freaking careful with them. But let's put that right there and that one right there. Both of them are quite lovely. They aren't patchy, they're very smooth, they're kind of creamy and buttery. They're not like super overloaded with filler. I think these are gonna look really, really well on my skin. So let's hop the fuck into a look, shall we? We're just cruising the hell along here. I'm actually really stoked for today's look because I did pull out the Warrior palettes and I want to do like a dark bronzy smoky eye. Those kind of looks just make my nips hard. All right, so for primer today, I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. Woo, damn, that's a lot. Dipping into it like I'm dipping in a Vicks Vapor Rub. Speaking of Vicks Vapor Rub, I just learned that people still use bag balm. Oh my goodness, does that bring back memories. Does not have to do with a single damn thing that I'm talking about today, but still. Did anybody else ever have those? Like the green tins of it? It's basically just like mentholy petroleum looking lard. Fabulous. Let's go in with our foundation. This is in the shade Something Too Yellow for Me, I think it's called. No, Cairo. And it actually is a pretty decent shade match. And this, honey, is way too fucking much, but I want like a full mass coverage today. You really only need like a couple drops of this. A very small amount will go a very long ways. But also if your skin is really moisturized, it doesn't look that terrible if you apply a fuck ton. It's just good shit. Damn, mommy. This foundation gives me the same feeling as like a warm breeze on a spring day. It's like, Concealer, do we need her? No. But are we still gonna use her? Absolutely. So I'm taking a little bit of a Tarte Shippy Tippy in Ultra Creamy. And I really don't need extra coverage, so I'm just gonna place a few dots simply to highlight. And then I like to wipe everything off of this and kind of spread it around a little bit. I know it looks like I'm applying a lot, but there really isn't much product on there. Just using the empty wand to do my job for me. And we'll set a little bit of Laura Mercier translucent powder right under the eyes. And then a very light dusting on the rest of the face so we don't melt off. I'm not sure if you're supposed to like contour and bronze with this. They are both very, very warm toned and I contour with cool tones. So why don't I just very quickly lay down a super light contour? I'm gonna go into the Catrice Sculpt Squad into this shade right here. I'm not sure that this will really do my, oh, no, okay, it is. Okay, so very light contour on. If this contours further, bitch, I will not be mad. You can never be too sculpted. Let's just give this brush a color switch. And, oh, you know, I just noticed this actually has a really nice mirror, which can be a rarity for JUVIA'S Place palettes, but this is lovely. Oh my gosh, okay. Let's try dipping into this guy first. Ooh, that picks up very nicely. There's not a lot of kickback here in the pan. Everything clings onto the brush magnificently. So let's start right here. And I usually like to take a tapping motion whenever I apply bronzers right about there. Pretty. I really like that. I totally could have gotten the lighter one, but really the only time that I wear bronzer is when I'm doing a YouTube video, and under these lights I have to kind of do extra contour and extra bronzer. Otherwise nothing really shows up, so I'm not mad at this purchase. But that is so pretty. It's blending out seamlessly. It really is giving like a nice natural glow. I don't know where that glow is coming from because this is matte and I haven't applied anything with shimmer, but see, it does give like a nice sun kiss. Do we see a difference between the two sides? I used to not be a bronzer or a blush person at all, but now that I've used them, I personally see such a difference between the two sides. I know it's not super noticeable, but using bronzer really can add to the depth of a look. So I don't know if I should use this one on the other side. I'm kind of scared to, not gonna lie. It's not that it isn't a pretty color. I think it's just a little bit too deep and too yellow and greenish for me. Let me just apply a little bit more of the first one that I've used to the other side. God, that's nice. It blends out so easily. I dare say just as good, if not better, as my Hoola. So maybe we finally have some deep Hoola shades, damn it. So there we go. Honestly, this set would be perfect to use as just like a natural eye look to kind of blend in with your bronzer. I really don't have any complaints. Let's see how this lighter one is though. I did color switch this brush again. I'm gonna lightly dip into it. I don't really need more bronzer, but let's try it. Oh dear. Well, you know what? I'm not mad at that either. I think that goes really well together. I know I do look a little bit crazy without my eye look, but I know that once I have my bronze glam look on, this will look perfect. I really like that. That yellow that I thought would come out really isn't that bad. I don't know what you're seeing on camera. I always turn the saturation up and everything. So here is exactly what I'm seeing. Just like that. See? Ooh, yay. No effects, no brightness. Oh, although I don't use effects. I don't have any skin filters or anything like that. I'm not that fancy. But here's the cooler side. Here's the warmer side. If I'm being honest, I probably would just stick to the other side versus using both of them, or maybe one or the other. I honestly think I probably could have gotten away using this as a contour and this as a bronzer, which I kind of thought this was, but the back of this says it just adds a bronziness to your facial features. But I think a lot of people totally could just use these as a contour and bronzer. Anyway, I'm gonna go in with that yellowy toned one on the other side as well. I do still love making highlighters. I love them to death, but I kind of want to come out with bronzers too, damn it. I feel like the highlighter trend kind of has died down a little bit bit, but they'll still always be used. But bronzers will forever be a huge staple for a lot of people. So yeah, let me know down in the comments below if I should get to formulating. These honestly did kind of inspire me, and that's what I love with makeup. So does this blend out effortlessly? Absolutely. Is it pigmented? Totally, but not overly pigmented. It's not like the blushes where one little dip will cover your entire body from toes to titties. It is very user-friendly. I could see the average makeup consumer like myself using this, or I could see professional makeup artists using this. I kind of want to stock the fuck up on these now. But I do also want to do a wear time test with these, so let's take a look at how they are right now before we continue with our makeup. And let's do a very quick bronzy eye. To prime, I'm using the Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas. And I do have, I think, almost every JUVIA'S Place palette. I collect them. I've not used most of them, but I just love owning them. But I pulled out the Warrior 1 and the Warrior 2 palettes. Let's do like an orangey brown gold look. I'm gonna go ahead and take a big ass fluffy brush and dip into this kind of salmony shade. Let's just mix these two. What the hell? And we can take that all along the crease line, back and forth, and just blend it upwards towards the brow. This look is not gonna be anything fancy. That's one of the things that I love about JUVIA'S Place, is that you can slap it on your eye and it'll still look fucking good no matter how little effort you put into the actual look. Like here, this has been maybe 5 or 10 seconds of blending and we're good. And then in the Warrior 1 palette, I'm gonna dip into this brown right here and just smoke that baby right underneath what I just laid down, and there we go. And just because it pisses the people off on Reddit, I'm gonna use that same big ass brush on the lower lash with that same color. Oh my goodness, people get so angry. They're like, he always uses a big brush on the bottom and it goes everywhere. But honey, 95% of the time, we always turn a banging ass look out. Of course, it's almost always the same look, but still. Anyways, in the Warrior 2 palette, let's dip into this medium brown, and we're just gonna stipple her right there, take a little bit on the outer corner lashes, and there we go. We have a 3-minute bronzy eye. For anybody wanting to recreate this look, at this point, you could totally go in with a light matte on the inner corner. Here, let's do it, and I'll show you how it looks. Place that pigmented beast right here, and there we go. It's very clean, very simplistic. However, my eyes are kind of tiny, and so I need the reflection from the shimmer to help open them up. Hold on, I have to do the same thing to the other eye, otherwise this will bug the shit out of me. Okay, there we go. So for shimmer, I kind of want to take a combination of this color up here and this color down here. Just gonna mix those two babies and slap it on my eye. Oh my goodness, that's so nice. And then a little bit of this deep bronze shade right on the outer corners, and then the lighter shimmer in this palette right on the inner part. Very cool. We could either do like a wing, we could smudge out brown, or you could just apply some mascara, some falsies, whatever you want. I'm sure you could probably tell, but I personally am a man of repetition. I always love a good wing on my looks. It just looks complete. But you could really do anything with this look. I just love it. Y'all ever have one of those days where one of your eyeliners looks really good and then the other doesn't? Well, that's not today. Neither of them look good. Okay, I'm gonna stop before I become Amy Winehouse. God, I love her. Then for lashes, I don't know who these are by, but they're in the style Mediate? Meditate? Oh, it does say Meditate. I don't have my glasses on. There we go. That's nice. And before I go in with blush, I wanted to pick a lipstick shade. This is Max Whirl. That's really pretty. I think I got this in BoxyCharm years ago and I've not used it since I got it, but I like that, damn. Then to bring a little bit of sheen to my lips, I'm gonna add a touch of Pretty Vulgar's My Lips Are Sealed, just to make them things juicy and poppin'. And now for blush blush, I'm gonna dip into the Saharan Blush Volume 2 palette, into this beautiful kind of corally shade. And here, just to show y'all how pigmented they are, like that is one little tiny teeny dip, and a little bit just goes a long ways. So these are great, but just be ever so careful with them. But do I recommend them? Hell to the yes. Anyways, I like to take blush and kind of place it right along the temple and then work it towards the inner part of the face. Ooh, that is really pretty with that bronzer. I'm not sure how it looks on camera, but in person, I could use a little bit more contour, but I'm not gonna add any. I do think everything that we're wearing today really does look pretty. Oh my gosh, that blush is a lot. That's what I'm saying, they're pigmented little beasts, but they're so good. You know, I think I actually am gonna contour my 5 head a little bit. There we go, that's a little bit better, maybe, I don't know. Okay, and maybe a little bit more just on the outer perimeters of the face. There we go. Ooh. Then let's finish up with some highlighter. Their highlighters, whether it's one of these little pressed ones or the loose ones, they are so good. They kind of blow highlighters that are 5 times their price out of the fucking water. I just cannot. Also, I promise you, I do not suck dick on this channel. I have given JUVIA'S Place kind of bad reviews in the past. I'm always honest, but today I'm kind of using my favorite products from them. So if it sounds like I'm sucking taint, it's just because I've used all these. They are my tried and trues. Oh, that goes really well with that bronzer. That's so pretty. I am a happy boy. Am I a good boy too? Yes, but I'm also a happy boy. Let's quick give a final set with some setting spray. That smells like a gym locker room. Wish my face were getting moist in a locker room. Okay, one last thing before we go. I am gonna take a little bit of this loose highlighter, just dip into the cap of it and place it right on the inner corner as a really poppin' highlight. Very nice. And let's just place some on the brow bone too. Why the fuck not? And here we are with our bronzed glam look. This took all of what, 10 or 15 minutes? So damn easy, so damn pretty. I don't think this is faded much. So this is what we look look like before the wear time test. I totally forgot that setting spray adds a little bit of dewiness. Now I look like a dirty tin man. Oil me up and give me that grease, tin daddy. Okay, well, back to reality. Unfortunately, the sun has set. There is no more light, so I can't give you a natural light look, but this is how she looks right now. I'm gonna do a little bit of a wear time test. I will see you in just a second. Shit, I was actually wrong. The sun is just setting, but oh my god, it looks like I'm behind prison bars. Here is what we look like in natural kind of filtered light, at least light that's behind my blinds. This looks so beautiful. Did I apply way too much bronzer? Hell to the yes, but I don't even care. That's just gonna help me see if any of it fades, how it wears during the day. But yes, there is nothing on my face that I don't abso-fucking-lutely adore. Everything just works. The foundation blended out really nicely. The bronzers blended out really nicely. Now that I kind of know how to use the blushes, they work fabulously too. The eyeshadows are great. It's all just really good and affordable shit. Oh my god, Mia's in here. I didn't even notice her. How you doing, girlfriend? Okay, can't be bothered, I see. Wonder where she got that from. Anyway, beautiful babies, I will see you in just a second at the very, very end of my day. And we are back. It's honestly only been a few hours, so I don't think there's that much of a difference. Oh my god, my lips feel dry as shit. Maybe that's why I don't use that lipstick anymore. It is very mattifying, but so pretty. Anyways, I think everything still looks, for the most part, the same. Especially after using that setting spray, it doesn't really feel like there's anything on my face. Like, the only thing that I can feel other than my lips is my eyelashes. But I think the bronzer's holding up beautifully. That glow is still hella there. The eyeshadows have no fallout or anything. This is just fucking beautiful. So this little bronzer, I do really, really like it. I don't know that I absolutely love this more yellowy shade, but I like the fact that it's there, because now with summer coming up, I know I am going to be a little bit more tan, and I will definitely be able to use that, and I'll probably be able to use this more as a contour, but I kind of do want to also get their lighter shade because I think that might work a little bit better for me. But y'all, this is fantastic. It is a little bit on the pricey side for JUVIA'S place, but I do think it's worth it because you don't have to use very much. I know that they always have sales. If you buy it from Ulta, you can use a coupon. So do I recommend it? I do. Do I think it's worth the price? I don't think it's not worth the price, but I definitely think if you can grab it on sale, go for that option. And even if you don't use it as an actual bronzer, you could definitely use this as like an eye contour. You could use it as eyeshadow. You could even get the deeper shades and use them as eyeshadow. They're very blendable, not overly pigmented, but still beautiful. So yes, good job, JUVIA'S place. You have once again stolen my heart. And before we go, I think I have somebody who might want to say a little bit of a hello. Husband. No, I'm just kidding. Ron, come here. Come say hello to your adoring fans. Oh my goodness, you're gonna match my look today. Let me just rub all of my makeup on you. I present to you Ron, the biggest ham in the world. Oh, I love you so much. Say hello. You would rather be doing anything than this, including eating your own poo, which he does not do, thankfully. Say hello, baby. Neither of my animals could give any kind of fuck. I'd much rather sleep and go get treats, wouldn't you? I'm going and visiting family for a week, and my friend wants to watch him while I'm gone. I'm just gonna miss him so much. You say hello? Oh god, I got lipstick on your fur. I'm sorry. I'm used to wearing liquid lipsticks that don't transfer. Thank you, baby. Oh, there's fur stuck on my lips now. Anyways, there you go. Thank you so much for being here. This was so much fun, and I loved having you. And if you'd like to support me and my channel just a little bit more, please feel free to join us over on Patreon. It's patreon.com/Poplix. There you get videos a day early, you get Patreon-only content, plus best part, it is cheap, fun, and fancy, just like me. Like always, please be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell down below so that you're notified anytime I upload a new video. Don't forget my newest collection of highlighters, including Black Ice, which does change from black to white, is available at thepoplix.com. Also, my latest album, Kiss of Fame, is available everywhere online that music is sold. Thank you so much to everyone who's supporting them. Comment down below, let me know what you thought of this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter at OfficialNady, and you can follow me online at thepoplix.com. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and I will see you again soon. Bye!